Okay, so homework number 7, they're giving us the triangle ABC with mine has vertices given here, and they want us to graph the image of the triangle translated according to, so what are we doing? Well, in this section of the course, we're doing what are called transformations, which is ways of moving shapes or reflecting shapes or rotating shapes or expanding shape, changing the size, making them bigger or smaller. So we're gonna look at 4 ways to change how a shape looks. This is the end of geometry for us. So the last thing we're gonna do is start moving, twisting, reflecting, and expanding and shrinking shapes called transformations. The first, this homework 7, we're just going to do translations, which means movement, and reflections. And the next one we'll do the rotating and the expanding, shrinking. So, all right. So starting with this one, they just want us to translate. To translate means to move. So they just want me to move the triangle. We're not going to make it bigger or smaller. We're not going to rotate it. We're not going to reflect it. We're just going to move it. It'll stay the exact same shape it is. We're just going to move it, translate it, move it. How are we going to move it? Well, mine says +3 there, x +3, which means right 3, and y -4, which means down 4. How am I coming up with that? Well, remember that the x-axis is right left and the y-axis is up down from your earlier math courses. So whatever it says for x is right left, +3 is right 3. Whatever it says for y is up down, -4 is down 4. So they basically want me to take this triangle, move it right 3, down 4. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the right dot and go right 3, down 4. So 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Boom. That's the right dot. And then I can just make it from there, right? You just go, go up or left 1 like that, and then go over 2, down 1. So over 2, down right there. So I just kind of did the other parts like that. So I just moved 1 dot, the lower right corner. You could do the top or the left, whatever. You could do them all individually if you prefer. In other words, you could say, I'm going to take this dot and go right 3, down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's perfect. I'm going to take the other dot, the left dot, and I'm going to go right 3, down 4, 1, 2, 3, down 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's perfect. So every dot moved right 3, down 4. And so therefore the whole triangle moved right 3 and down 4. Is that good so far? Now you have to do the shape, and let me show you how you do the shape. To use the tool on the homework system, you've got to double click on the last dot when you finish the shape. Let me show you. Let me actually share my screen and show you specifically what you do. All right, so here's, let me clear mine. Okay, so here's one. This one's a little different than the one. Oh, yeah, you're seeing my screen now, right? Yeah, you're seeing my screen. Okay, so here's one where they have it. This one's right 5, down 3. So I'm going to take this. It says polygon. So I'm going to take this right. I go right 2, 3, 4, 5, down 1, 2, 3. So right there, click, and that's the right edge. I'm going to go straight over to. It doesn't matter what order you do them in. And down here, click. Now I would click one dot, one click. I should say I did one click on each of those dots. But when I come up here to finish it, I'm going to double click. Everybody see what I'm doing? It was single click, single click, single click. And then when I come up here, I'm going to go double click, 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 and boom, it's done. Does that make sense? You've got to double click as you finish the shape. It's single click, single click, single click, and then double click with your mouse as you finish the shape. And then you can submit. Remember, you can submit just part. I would do it. Just submit that right there. Green check mark. I've got the diagram correct. Now for the coordinates, how we can do that? Well, they want parentheses for XY coordinates. So let me go back and show you how to do that. All right, so back to my iPad. Okay, so now let's do the coordinates. So again, when you make the shape using the graphing tool, you have to double click as you complete the shape to tell it you're done. That's how it knows you're done. Now, A prime, B prime, C prime, what is that? Well, that's the new dots, A, B, C, and they want the coordinates, but you have to be clear which one's which one. I mess up on this sometimes. So that they called A the original point, which is the -4, 1. So they said this one is A. So therefore, this one right here is going to be the A prime, isn't it? So what's the coordinates of A prime? It's back 1, down 3. Remember how coordinates work? You do the X first and then the Y. This point right here is back 1, down 3. This dot right here from the origin, right? So from the middle, you go back 1, down 3 to get to that dot. And then how about the next one? How about the, what is it? The B. Is this B? I don't know. Let me double check. B is the -2, 2. Yeah, this is B. This is B because it's the -2, 2. So then the B prime will be right here. B prime. What's his coordinates? Looks like he's over 1, down 2. And then last one, the C, right here. C, which is the -1, 1. So this will be the C prime. What's his coordinates? Looks like he's over 2, down 3. So there we go. So just move the whole triangle. In my case, right 3, down 4. Double click as you finish the shape to let the graphing system know you're done, and then put in the coordinates. But make sure you know which is which. They have A here, so A prime is the left, B prime is the top, C prime is the right. And so there we go.